Hi there, it's Sue here. Hope everyone's fine. Thanks for joining me today. Today we're using scraps of vellum to do week 12 of Roxy's Creations, hashtag Roxy's Weekly Challenge 2023. And today we're making vellum tags with a pocket on the front. And we used some vellum in the last one. And we had some vellum strips that we'd cut off that we didn't need, so we're going to use these. And I've got some other scraps of vellum here to make some out of those. I probably today will only have time to decorate 2 or 3 of them because I don't want to make it a long video. So basically what you're doing is taking the pieces, the strips, and you're folding them up so that you've got a pocket there on the front, like so. So we'll do all of them. So I really like these challenges. So I'm doing Rachel at Roxy's weekly challenge, and I'm doing Rachel at Rach and Bella Crafts 100 days challenge. So it's a daily one, but I'm not, not in like step with everyone else. I didn't start these until later on in the year, but there's no rule to say you have to sort of do it as when everyone else does. I just like to do my own thing, really. I'll just trim that. Yeah, I just like to do my own thing, and this one is a bit wider, this scrap here. It's not quite straight, so I'm just going to get the guillotine out and take that edge down a bit like that, so I can see that wasn't straight. And then we're going to stick the pocket down. Now Rachel used a stapleless stapler, bit of a mouthful. I haven't got one of those, never heard of one before until I saw her use one. I'm going to use some glue. Now I know vellum doesn't like glue, but I'm just going to put a thin, very thin bead down of this glue and hope for the best. Last time I used double-sided tape. So let's get me the book page, blue book. Speak. Now this may not work because vellum is very temperamental, I find. Now I could use a normal stapler. I don't know if I'd want to actually. So we're just going to hope and pray that works. And it's supposed to dry up clear. I can already see it's not sticking. It's not sticking, so I may have to go back to my double-sided tape idea. Except Rachel has kind of put me off because she said in her video that she has tried double-sided tape before, and the items that you put into the pockets stick on the double-sided tape. So I'm not too sure now what to do. So this is obviously going to take very long. So that does seem to have stuck it down, but you do get this kind of mark here and here. Oh, we might go back to the double-sided tape actually. Right, let me get it back. Right, let's hope we've got enough. So let's take one at a time, and I'll be as quick as I can. I'll speed this section up. I think I can manage to do that. So this is fiddly though. Now you need to get just under the crease and to the edge like so. So we'll stick it on all of them, and then gosh, I've got a bit of vellum stuck to that, a scrap there. Okay, right, so I'll do one and I'll do the rest off camera because it obviously is going to take too long. So I do one to show you in case you want to. So I'm just going to use my bone folder to make sure that's stuck there. And then I'm going to take a pin, just an ordinary sewing pin. This is how I do it. Oh, come on. Right, just an ordinary sewing pin, and you just catch the edge. See what I mean about it being fiddly? And right, I've got it. Catch the edge and pull the pink side off, because that is going to expose the sticky side like that. We'll do the same on this one. What a faff. Maybe I'll look into these staple-less staplers, although Rachel said that they don't always stay stuck down, the edges that you use one of those on. So, you know, it's as broad as it's long, really, I guess. Right, oh, come on. Making a meal out of this. Right, so then all I'm doing is pushing that back up, making sure that my edges are together, and I'm gonna bone folder mine, give it a good burnish with the bone folder, and hopefully nothing will stick in that pocket. Oh, that's going to be a nice little tiny one. Right, I will just do the rest and I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. So I ran out of double-sided tape on that little roll, so I've used glue on a couple of them. Okay, so now we're going to cover the backs of them. So I'm going to turn them over so that the pocket is underneath, and think about what we're going to use to decorate. I think I'd like to do two in sort of the style of a country diary of an Edwardian lady. So we've got some scraps from the book, so I'm going to just put those on the back of one or two of these. So let's see. I think this scrap would probably go nicely on here. Yeah, I quite like that. Okay, I'm going to quickly distress round mine with Vintage Photo. And then find the glue book, and we will glue them onto the back. Now, I think I use the Vintage Photo for this because I'm not sure how well they're going to stick. And I'm not putting too much glue on, so don't want it to be too wet. So let's put that one on. It's very hard to see where you're putting it on vellum, isn't it? That's the back of that one. Okay, and let's do the back of this one now. Gosh, I nearly had a calamity then, nearly dropped a whole lot of fussy cuts. So this one, okay, I'm getting into a pickle because I don't have a lot of room. This one I'm going to take some writing from the book, The Country Diary of an Edwardian Lady, and I'm going to pop that on the back. So of this one, let's move that one out of the way. So I kind of want it, let's see, let's do the bottom first. So I think we'll take it off about there, and then side these can then go into my die cut journal that I'm doing in the theme of Edith Holden. But let's just take that very edge off if we can. Okay. So I hope you're all doing well and you've been busy, and today's Wednesday, so we're halfway through the week, aren't we? And I don't know, it doesn't seem 5 minutes ago that it was the weekend, and now we're on Wednesday already, which is one of my days off work. So I've been out with Paddy Dog, I have hoovered, and I have mopped the floor. Let's take a section of that book because it's a bit cumbersome. Glue book. Yeah, so mopped all the floors after I hoovered because, you know, it's been very wet here. Yesterday was a miserable day, very cold, again, after we've had such a lovely day the day before, and this is how it is at the moment. It's up and down. You don't really know what to put on, whether to wear a coat or not. Now, I'm not too keen on where that's landed. Taking it off. Yeah, so it's been a bit up and down, our weather, but we mustn't complain, I guess. It is April, so we are. I mean, it's been more than just showers, so you can't really say it's April showers because it's been absolutely torrential, to be honest. So a little bit more than just showers, I'd say. Right, that's the back of that one. Okay, so we might want to put something on the back of this one. Let's see. Now, these are tags, so they would go into a pocket, so it'd be quite nice to have something on the back. Maybe some journaling space would be nice. We could pop that on. Be a bit of journaling space, wouldn't it? Okay, let's put that on. Yeah, so I don't always put journaling space on the back of things, you know, well, it just depends really on what where they're going, you know. So right, now then, that's that one. Okay, so we've got this one now, so we could put some, let's see if we've got some just blank paper maybe for this one. Let's see what I've got. Oh, got this nice blue dyed paper, that would be quite nice. Where did I put my ruler? There. I'll just take the top edge off. Yes, easier said than done. Right. This one can be totally journaling. So I'm going to tear it about that. Okay. Yes, I'm really finding these weekly challenges of Rachel Roxy's Creations. Very interesting. Some things I've not made before. Not in the same way, anyway. Okay, so that's the back of that one, because you can see through them. Okay, so we'll quickly do the backs of these. So there was, turn these over, so the pockets are on the underside. And now we had a piece here, so we can put that on. Not going to think, try not to think too hard about these, because, you know, I tend to end up taking ages to decide what to put on. So we'll have a couple with journaling backs and a couple without. So we'll have some maybe some book page on this one. That's a nice size there. I think we'll use that. So I'm using up scraps as usual and things. I don't think I inked round the journaling spaces on the back of the last two, so that's my bad. Okay, let's quickly do this one. So try and get it even. Get that pressed down. It's very strange, I think, gluing things onto the back of vellum. This one, I think we'll just have some music paper. So let's see. Let's go down to the bottom there, I think, and tear that off there, and I'm going to tear that off. And down the side. So let's take some of this edge off. Yeah, so I did put some like seedlings out, well, you know, in one of the pots at the weekend. And I think we had a frost yesterday morning. And they look a bit shriveled, so I think I won't attempt to put anything out again now until the weather picks up a bit. Oh, I miscalculated that really, didn't I? Not sure how, but we can soon remedy that. We can trim that off. Yeah, I feel like I'm trimming the vellum as well. Okay, that's that one. Right, so they're all done on the back. Okay, now you're turning them back over. And we're going to decorate the fronts. Now I'll see if I've got time to do these all. So let's have a look. What can we use for decorating the fronts? Well, we're just decorating the pockets really. That's all we're decorating. So this is an Edith Holden one. And as that is two, and that's quite plain. So I've got this butterfly here. So I'm going to just quickly cut round that. Oh, it's very quiet. We had a spate of the postman and DHL and a few other couriers. Paddy's had a bit of a grumble this morning, but luckily enough it was just as I was trying to prepare for this video, so I wasn't actually videoing at the time. But he has a habit, well, the couriers have a habit of coming down when I'm in the middle of videoing. So I'm ever hopeful that it'll be quiet. Okay, so we've got that pretty butterfly, and I'm going to put that on there. So and pop a little bit of something down here. So what have we got? Some labels. That's quite nice. I quite like that one. Let's use that one. I'm wondering whether to put it on the back of this scrap of paper. And just snip the edges in the same way, same style. So I'm just going to go with the flow and not, as I say, think too hard about this. Sometimes I find that I decorate things much nicer if I don't think too hard about it. When you stop and think, oh, does that go, does this go, you know, that's when you get a bit overwhelmed, I think. Okay, so we're going to now make this into a tag shape, the top. Whoops. So I'm just going to use that as a template like that. Okay. And then we'll put a hole in it. So that's one. Okay. This one is also Edith Holden style. So what have we got? We can put on here. Well, we've got fussy cut cowslip, which I think is nice. So we use that because it fits. So we're going to pop that down. Maybe we'll use a scrap of something underneath. What about this scrap of yeah, script paper. It's only a scrap, teeny scrap. And then oops, that's gone onto the desk. Like so. Actually, I don't want it like bending over. I'd have to change my mind. And then another little label down there, I think. So let's see, what have we got? Oh, we've got a nice, there's a nice one. That's quite nice. And again, I'm going to make a tag top, this time a bit bigger. Like that. Okay, that's 2 done. Right, let's look at this third one. So this is plain. So what have we got? Got a piece by Tina at Shabby Dabby Doodah, which would be nice. Got that butterfly piece, that's very nice. I like that. Oh, what else have we got that's small? Pretty. And I like the blue. I think it goes with the blue paper, so I'm going to trim that down. And put that on. So I just got some bits out earlier ready, and they're just bits cut out of digitals and things like that. Die, you know, not die cuts, digitals that maybe are collage digitals, that sort of thing. You can, you know, take out what you want. So that's very nice, that one. Okay, so we've got this, so I think we'll put this on. It's just asking me to use it. So I'm going to pop that down there. Knocking everything about now. Oh, I've put that down. Okay, that's fine. So that was easy. Let's see now, what about the pockets of these? They're very small, aren't they? if we've got that's really small, we've got this this little ticket. These were freebies by I can't remember, I'm afraid. Could be My Porsche Prince, could be Line.Arrow. I'm not too sure. Yeah, sometimes when you order a digital kit from people, they add in a freebie or two pages, you know, that probably not related specifically to that piece of kit, you know. Does that make sense? Because I'm thinking while I'm talking, I'm probably making a load of nonsense. Not nonsense coming out of my mouth. I wonder whether we could put, did you put that on the back with blue? About that on the back of there. It's lovely, this book page. Very thick, you know, it's really nice quality paper, which modern books don't seem to be printed on anymore because they're all printed on recycled, which is good. That to one side like that, and then I'm going to find something else. Let's see, I've just got a few things to the side of me in case you're wondering what I'm doing. What else have I got here? Something else. Could do with a tiny butterfly or something, couldn't we? That would be nice. I've got some butterflies that I haven't fussy cut out. So let's have a look. Too big, too big, too big. This one might not be too big, but let's just see what we think. Might not like this. Might, we might not. So I'm just quickly fussy cutting round it. And I'm going to cut the feelers off this time and just draw them on, I think, but they're very, very faint and very, very fine. So I'd have to cut them out with a bit of the white, which I don't really want to do. Right. See if I like it. Oh, yes, I do. I do. Okay, let's cover that up. I'm going to have that across there like so. And oh, we didn't cut this one into a tag. So let's do that one in a different shape again. And that's it. That's a better one. And this one will be a smallish one. going to carry on and decorate the rest of the, well, these off camera now, because otherwise I think they're going to take too long. So once we've done that, I'm leaving them as they are. I'm just going to punch a hole in, and we'll just make a tiny journal card, I think, for one of these. So which one? Let's see, what tiny things have we got? Let's see, we've got this lovely Spanish style, gypsy style lady. We could make a very thin journal card to go with the blue one. That's what we'll do, and then we'll, just to give you an idea, and then I'll put the holes in. Okay, so this has got to go in here, so it's going to be, let's find my pencil, about there, I think. Okay, so I'm just going to cut it down. No, I'll tear it, and we will tear it because the other sides have been torn by the look of it. This is a scrap of a digital. I'm just going to take that down, neaten that off. And see, is that wide enough? Yeah, that's perfect. And just take this. Yeah, this is going to be a bit difficult because we're going to lose her feet, but never mind. She's there anyway. And all I'm going to do is take a bit of this glue book page, and I'm going to stick this down on here. So glue stick. Just to give you an idea that you can make things very easily. And I've learnt this from Rachel at Roxy Creations. We're just using some glue page. And then tearing around that, like so. And I'm going to add some piece of journaling paper on the back of that. I've got this sort of grey-ish paper. I'm just going to glue it to the back. Like this. And then just going to straighten that edge. I've got a pile now of tidying to do. But that is okay. Okay, so I'm just going to trim down there with my scissors. Right, being as quick as I can. Oh, I'm going to make this into a tag. Let's just do a Rachel, as I call it, and take the corners off like so. and make it into a little journal card. Very gluey I am. Okay. Right. Okay, so that obviously needs to dry. It's quite slim, but it's very pretty. And then you can embellish it further if you want to, once you put it in a pocket. I think these tag pockets are designed for pockets in a journal. So that would then fit in there, like so. Okay, so just going to, off camera, I'll stick the holes in, and then I'll put some ribbon or something through the top, and then let you see what they look like at the end. Okay, so hope you enjoyed that. So we've made 4 that we've decorated, one with a tag, well, with a little journal card to go in it, but it's a bit wet, so I'll have to leave that to one side to dry, and then you will see the finished product at the end. I hope you enjoyed that. It's very easy to do. They're lovely little makes, and you can decorate them however you want. So I'll speak to you again soon. Take care everyone. Bye bye.